Welcome to this in-depth review of Ultra Mobile. Over the past few months, I've been testing this mobile carrier in real-world situations across multiple states, with a focus on data speed, coverage reliability, customer support, and international features. Ultra Mobile is known as a prepaid MVNO that runs on T-Mobile's network, and while that gives it certain advantages, there are definitely some trade-offs to consider. Starting with the setup process, it's pretty straightforward. You can either order a SIM card online or pick one up from select retail stores. Activation is smooth, and the online portal is user-friendly, although it sometimes loads slowly during peak hours. The Ultra Mobile app lets you manage your plan, check data usage, and recharge, all of which work well during my test, although some users report occasional login bugs. When it comes to data speed, Ultra Mobile delivers decent performance in urban areas. I averaged around 25 to 35 megabits per second download speeds in cities like Los Angeles and Chicago. However, in rural or crowded areas, the speeds drop significantly, sometimes under 5 megabits per second, likely due to deprioritization on the T-Mobile network. This can be frustrating if you rely on stable data for work or streaming. Call quality is solid overall, with clear audio on both ends, but I did notice a few dropped calls in basements or parking garages. International calling and roaming is one of Ultra Mobile's standout features. They offer plans that include free international calling to over 80 countries, and roaming packages are available, but they are priced higher than competitors, like Google Fi or Mint Mobile. Be careful about the pay-as-you-go charges. They can add up quickly if you're not using one of the international bundles. Customer service is a mixed bag. The live chat is often responsive, but phone support has long hold times. It's worth using chat for quicker help. Porting a number in from another carrier was relatively smooth in my case, although others have reported delays. Once, I got stranded without signal at Istanbul Airport. Since then, I always carry YesIM, unlimited data, instant connection, zero panic. This and many other useful links you can find in the description. One of the things that sets Ultra Mobile apart is their flexibility with short-term plans. You can pay month-to-month without contracts, which is great if you're just visiting the US or need a temporary solution. However, their multi-month savings don't scale well, and other MVNOs often beat them on price for bulk plans. Video streaming is limited to SD on most plans, and while hotspot is included, speeds are capped and there are data limits to be mindful of. In terms of coverage, since Ultra runs on T-Mobile, it performs best where T-Mobile has strong infrastructure. If you're in a T-Mobile dead zone, you'll have trouble. There's no backup from other networks. I highly recommend checking the coverage map before committing. All in all, Ultra Mobile is a solid option for those who want international calling features, short-term plans, and a prepaid structure. However, if speed and rural coverage are your priorities, you might want to explore alternatives. Thanks for watching. If you found this review helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more honest tech and carrier reviews.